Devon.
And I'm Erin. And we thought it would be cool to start doing videos about topics that maybe people our age might be going through or like thinking about. Topics like going to college, which is our topic today, or maybe joining the military or just things like that. So we'll be doing videos on topics like that. I haven't really seen too many influencers doing that. Just basically talking to you about or trying to relate to you about things that are going on or that you may be thinking about in life. So we thought it would be kind of cool to kind of just sit here and give our opinions and just kind of bounce off each other ideas and maybe why you'd want to do certain things or maybe why you wouldn't. So yeah, that is what this video is going to be about today. Our topic, like I said, is going to be about college.
This is solely our opinion.
Yes.
On our views on why or why not you should go to college. College is a great thing for some people. For some people, it's not. So I don't want to offend anybody out there. And if you do happen to get offended, I put out a disclaimer, and that's your own prerogative. But so let's go. And
like he was saying, these are just our opinions. We don't know everything. We're just starting out life ourselves. So just our opinions and what we think about the topic.
So, what is your opinion on college?
So for me, it was kind of like almost like the pressure to go to college right after high school. Maybe to kind of just give me, I don't know, something to do, give me that structure again right after high school. College for me, I tried it and I did not last more than like a couple of semesters. Me, I'm more of like a hands-on visual learner. I can't just like sit in a classroom and like listen to a teacher like just talk to me and hopefully I'll get it. No, I can't work like that. I would rather much be like actually doing what I want to do. And plus like the little classes that you have to take, like your math and your history and stuff like that, to be able to take the classes that you want, that kind of throws me off too. So I would much rather like go straight into what I want to do.
It's like you just doing something that you don't want to do. I mean, obviously sometimes you have to do things that you don't want to do, but like it's like, what is the purpose for me like knowing history for wanting to,
Yeah, and other than that, let's be honest, the financial aid probably is like the main reason I feel like going to college really helps. It's just a financial aid. You'll get a check every month just for taking these stupid classes, but is that really helping you? No. It's not.
Yeah. My opinion on if you should go to college, I think that you should go to college because you want to learn something that that you actually love learning, or you have a specialized job like a doctor or lawyer, something like that, to where you actually need to go to college. But like for me, I couldn't get myself to go to college. Like I never even went to a class in college. I signed up to go to college, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna go. I'm not gonna entertain this. So I knew at that point it wasn't for me. And college is not the only way that you can go to, be successful. And being successful is all relative to whatever your goals are.
Yeah, exactly. But
I think that society as a whole pressures you from birth, really, to say that you have to go to college. Like you grow up and they say you're gonna go to school, go to college, and then
get your degree and find the right job.
Find the right job.
But that doesn't even end up happening. So I've heard lately.
And for me, I'm a very entrepreneur guy. Like I like entrepreneurship. So like growing up, even my parents raised me right. They went to college. My mom went to college and stuff like that. They raised me right. But even then, they gave me that old-fashioned guidelines of go to school, get a good job. They never taught like go to school, know exactly what you're learning, and use that information and start your own business, build your own brand. I never heard that before. So I feel like as a young age, like you can get brainwashed into those kind of things, and it's society doing it all the way around.
So what do you think the benefits are from going to college? What are the benefits, do you think?
The benefits, like she said, financial aid.
Yeah.
And do have that specialized job, then, you know, essentially when you get out, you can make a lot of money, you know, at a job. But I think that's about the only benefits to going to school. What about you?
Yeah, I would have to agree about the financial aid because that's partly the reason of why I went. Another benefit, though, I think is, yeah, I don't know, because I really don't know, because a lot of the things like that they teach you in school, other than you learning your actual craft, I mean, do you really need that? I don't know. Do you need to do you need to know how to write essays? And I mean, yeah, it could be helpful in the future, but I don't think it will play a huge part in your life.
I think, like you were saying though, a lot of people like to have that structure.
Yeah,
and like a lot of people don't feel comfortable with taking that leap of faith and going to go do their own thing. Because growing up for so long, like that's the norm. And if you're not doing what everybody else is doing, it's just like people going to junior colleges.
Yeah.
Like everybody wants to go to a university, everybody wants to go to a state, whatever the case may be. And then like when you're still stuck in town at a JC, like to you, it feels like you're not doing anything. Even though you got to get the same education, like it's like, man, like I feel stagnant. Like I need something else, something needs to give. You know what I mean? Like this is not like it's not working out. Like everybody else is, you know, at you know, Arizona State, you know, doing this, doing that, having fun, getting this college experience, staying in the dorms, and meanwhile you staying with moms, pops, you know, at the crib. It just, you know, it just feels like, you know, you're not being as productive. Like, did you have that when you were at school? Like, did you feel like that?
Yeah, I felt like that because I wanted to go to school full time. So trying to juggle that, and also at the time I didn't have a job right away. So it was like making me feel like, okay, what am I really doing this for? And like I said, the classes that I was taking, other than the class that I got, thankfully, for the craft that I actually wanted to pursue, or the job that I wanted to pursue, it just was like, yeah, it felt like I wasn't going anywhere. And plus the amount of time that it takes
a long time
do that and to get your degree, that is something that could be kind of
daunting.
Yeah, exactly.
To say the least. But like, it sucks for people that, you know, go to college and, you know, you really want to go to college, but you can't afford it. You know, there's plenty of scholarships out there that you can apply for. You have to really put the work in if you want to go to school and you know, don't have a full ride scholarship or doing a sport or, you know, being the best academics. So if you fall somewhere in the middle, it can be a very hard process for you. But you have to, you know, put in that work to apply for the scholarships to, you know.
Yeah, it's just a lot of things too, and then that's like, okay, you're putting all that money into school to hopefully eventually get the job that you want, or to start a certain career. But that's where it comes in. Or would you rather want to put that money into actually your craft and you learning your own craft? And that's where like entrepreneurship comes in, and like what could be the pros of that instead of you pursuing college, you know? What do you think about entrepreneurship and doing that? Because that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
And you're getting me to kind of think about like doing that instead of me going to school for the whole day and really not taking anything from it.
I think that entrepreneurship is definitely the way to go in today's society. Why? Because you can create your own destiny. You get in whatever you put out. At the end of the day, like if you don't,
and it's yours too. Like at the end of the day, if you finally achieve your dreams, like you have your company that you've been thinking about for so long, you finally have it, it's yours. You've built that from the ground up. Nobody can take that from you because you know all the ins and outs, you know everything about it. You'll have the right people, obviously, hopefully, by your side to help you get even further. So, I mean,
it's really up to you.
The best thing to do. Put money into that instead of giving money to a school. And you might not even get your job at the end of the day when you get your degree. It's not
even guaranteed. But it's not all bad, you know, because some people say, oh, well, to be an entrepreneur, I have to go to college and get a degree. It's like a check in the box. I'm like, why do you need, so they say, oh, well, because I have a degree, somebody's going to listen to me. They're gonna choose me over somebody else because a degree, that piece of paper, you know, makes me more qualified than somebody else. And in my opinion, I say that, you know, your knowledge of the whatever field that you're in is going to set you over the top, and I'll choose a guy that has knowledge and experience in that field over the person that has a degree and just brand new and doesn't really know anything or whatever the case may be. Just because you have a piece of paper, I'm not just gonna hire you for a job.
You don't know how that person got that grade to finally eventually reach their degree. You don't even know how. They could have been dumb as rocks, cheating, anything.
Yeah.
To get that, so.
They could have got carried through college.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know, man.
You're paying somebody to do their homework.
Yeah. But I think that when it comes to college and when it comes to either entrepreneurship, that it's not all about the money. It's about what you love to do.
Yeah.
And your dreams are all relative, and I think that you should strive to your dreams no matter what. Because what I tell you the other day, I was like, the worst that somebody can tell you is no. You can knock down 1,000 doors, and you're gonna hear a yes eventually.
Yeah.
So. I think that's true.
We want to hear some of your guys' opinions, maybe in the comments, about what you may think about college and why or why not, or why wouldn't you want to go. So if you guys want to join in our conversation or on our topic, we would highly appreciate it. Maybe get some feedback from you.
Yeah, all opinions are welcome. Enlighten me on something that I don't know. Because you might teach me something. I'm always down to learn something. So.
Yeah, or just even let us know if you like kind of having this banter and kind of having someone talk about this and maybe relate to maybe what you're thinking about. Let us know if you like us talking about these kinds of topics or if you'd like us to continue doing that. Because I think it's pretty cool because like I said in the beginning, I haven't really seen that many influencers other than trying to influence you to buy stuff. Talk about, what's really going on, and how maybe
hard decisions that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you guys like this video, please give it a like, thumbs up, and don't forget to, subscribe and comment.